Wishing away, setting a course towards self-discovery. Your teens are a time when you can drive yourself crazy with big questions like, who am I? Or what do I want to do with my life? Coming up with answers can be intimidating and will probably take a long time. The options are endless, and no one actually knows which is the right one for you. Times it may seem that you don't either. So here's a little exercise for your imagination to get you started on finding your answers. Imagine that you're a ship, and life is a vast sea. At the beginning, when you were still a small boat, currents and the wind carried you in one direction or another, and you floated wherever they took you. Those currents and wind were the people who were in charge of your life, like your family, your teachers, and other people who took care of you. Many of them may have had a very strong idea of what direction your ship must take. But today it's getting big enough to sail on its own, to decide which currents to follow. Problem is, there's so many currents that sometimes you're just not sure which one is the right one. You may feel that your ship is directionless and starting to go around in circles, or stuck between the currents. You may find yourself lost in a sea of question marks. You float, not knowing what to do with yourself, perhaps not even knowing who you are. Psychologists call this state identity crisis. It's common when you're in your teens and can bring up a lot of negative feelings like emptiness, hopelessness, anxiety, or feeling disconnected, to name only a few. Without a clear sense of who you are, it can be difficult to decide where you wish to sail. Your boat may stay afloat for years, but with no sense of direction, it won't be a fun ride. So if you do find yourself floating aimlessly, the question is, will you take the wheel and choose direction? So where to now? First, you have to get to know who's behind the wheel. Famous psychologist Donald Winnicott would tell you that the best captain for your boat is your true self. He explained that the true self hides behind all the masks that you put on, behind your social image, behind the roles you play to impress others. It is the most real part of you, the most joyful, most emotional, and also the most vulnerable, which is why many of us choose to hide it. Few of us are sure what our true self is, especially in our teens. It's normal, because it took time and many experiences to get to know it. But there are clues if you're willing to look for them. Most importantly, your inner captain speaks to you through your deepest, most sacred wishes. You'll recognize these wishes by their special power to keep you feeling centered. When you act upon your most sacred wishes, whether it's to use your best talents, create something, or help someone, you always feel a deep sense of fulfillment. That's your captain telling you you're on the right course. You realize you could do that thing you're good at forever, always working to get better at it, and you don't care whether praise follows or not. This is the way artists get lost in their imagination as they spend days in their studios, how cooks put their soul into their food and create the most incredible flavors, how scientists chase discoveries that move our civilization forward, and so the world becomes a better place. We do have other wishes, smaller, less fulfilling ones, that have less to do with the direction of our ship. Don't get distracted by this little stuff. Those wishes only satisfy our hunger for something like food or popularity or power. We have to be careful not to get carried away pursuing these momentary wishes and losing track of the captain's voice, because often they take us away from the direction of our true self. For instance, you end up spending too much time posting status updates and not dedicating enough time to using and improving your real talents. Being able to tell our deep wishes from small desires doesn't just happen. Many of us need time to explore our sea first, try out new directions and activities to find out which make our inner captain speak most clearly. And perhaps you will want to change currents every once in a while to see if the other one fits your ship better. Go ahead. Don't worry about being left behind. Even if your peers may seem more confident, they all struggle with the same issue. Art gives us a way to get more attuned to our inner captain's voice. Stop for a second and think about something you're really into, something that can define who you'll be in the future, or something you really wish to achieve. Now pick up your art journal and create an image as detailed as possible about the moment when you will finally achieve your goal. Picture every detail of that moment, as well as the feeling you'll have when you finally achieve your dream. Then try to put all those details into your artwork, and once you're done, put it up somewhere where you can look at it frequently. The more you manage to focus on your dreams and imagine them to come true, the more likely they are to happen. This is actually a technique called creative visualization, which many people have found extremely helpful. It can help turn your dreams from distant, abstract ideas into something achievable that can happen in real life. While you're working on this art entry, you may also think about steps you need to take to achieve this dream and to come up with a strategy. Then think about what it is that you can do right at this moment to get one step closer to the fulfillment of your dreams. Finally, try to take one small step in the direction of your dream every day. The more you're focused on it, the more likely it is to come true. Now, it's important to remember that as you go through this process, it's normal once in a while to doubt whether your captain's right. Key is, don't dwell on that self-doubt. Just summon up your courage to continue on. Eventually, following your instinct, your captain's voice, will boost your self-esteem and make you feel more authentic. So go ahead, wish your way towards the happiest, most fulfilling life you can find, and good luck on the journey.